Silver Star at that point there. It was for setting up this hospital and setting it up and working it off. And the Germans were in it a couple of times and out and in and out and in and out. But they didn't bother us as much as Americans did. Americans, they were wanted in there more than the Germans did, I think. And they went out and church is fired upon by the Americans, and they thought it was full of Germans, I guess. There wasn't no Germans in that place, so, except the injured ones. And the one, I've collected all the guns and had them erected outside, and they were all set up and for a special gift. Somebody, I don't know, it wasn't for anybody back there because it's hurting. And they were all getting taken care of very well.
So you set up in the church pretty much immediately after you touched ground?
Yes.
And at that time, what kind of casualties were you seeing?
We were getting the casualties for hitting his chest and wounded bad, and a lot of different units we had set up in church and putting people out on the benches, and the church has pews and they got really messed around, but we were able to take care of them, except the two of them did die, which you didn't get. You can always do that. That's always going to happen to you, it seems like. But we thought we had done a very good job.
And then you had mentioned that there were Germans coming into the church. Now, were they also wounded?
Well, yes. I get wounded Germans, but the Germans were coming in. They were sleeping in the churchyard area. When we went into the place even, they were very cooperative as far as I was concerned. I don't know, they was getting driven out of the place, and they knew that, I guess. And so they were doing different things, trying to keep it from happening too fast. So the Americans were getting shot up, but and they all got back with back, and one little boy took care of him. He was about 4, I guess, something like that, and I took care of him, and he's been to a meeting since then. We've been overseas, and he's quite a fella. He's goes with a walker and everything now, but he's in bad shape as far as that goes. But he's quite a fellow. He was with them, but I don't know how he went. 4 years old, not very old.
So you had civilians mixed in?
Yes, it's just that one.
Oh,
The one, the rest of them were soldiers. There were Germans as well as Americans, and it was probably about a half and half.
And then you had mentioned that you collected up the weapons. Was that from most of the American troopers that were injured?
Yes, all the Germans, as well as anybody that was coming into the church, we did. And there's one major come in, he wasn't gonna try to give me his gun. He's gonna keep it, and I don't know, you're not either. And finally got the gun and put it away and threw it aside. And it was the same over all of them. They were very happy to get rid of the guns when they were set up to do it.
And then that was so if any German patrols came through, they would see that you were all unarmed.
Yes.
And did any German patrols come through that were armed at the time?
Well, there was these guys that came in to see us. They didn't bother us, so they were very nice. The Germans didn't argue or nothing. They just gave us this place and left us alone. And the Americans didn't do that. Americans, the lieutenant that came in was the one that put the people upstairs and in the balcony area, and so they could see. And I said, no, you can't do that. And he said, well, he's going to do it anyway. And I said, well, you go right ahead, but I said, you can't do it. He said, we've got it so that everybody knows I can't do that. And so then he moved on, and but that was the way that it went that night, that day.
And then you had mentioned that you were fired upon by American troops?
Yeah. Hey, Americans, they came and fired in the shade, the windows and stuff of the church, and it was, I don't know why they did that, but they did. And that was not too long after that, they were pulled away, and I don't know where they went then from then on. But they didn't stay around that place too much.
And how long did you remain at that church while you were in the area?
3 days.
And for 3 days, I imagine you collected quite a bit of casualties.
We had around 80 casualties, and 2 of those are dead. And they were nice people that were around that place, and the time was nice. And it was kind of a rough thing to say, you can't do this or you can't do that, but it was very easy with when you had all their guns and that sort of thing, so you kind of did what you thought was right, and that's what we thought was the way to go, so we did.
And then, did you have, since you were there for 3 days, did you have adequate supplies to continue treating the wounded for those 3 days?
Yes. We were able to collect some of the stuff that we used. It was, and we used some of the things that these guys already had themselves. They were out, each one of them carried in a basket of band-aids and stuff that they had. We used those things up pretty fast, days were pretty fast to go out.
So you collected most of the personal first aid kits that a lot of the soldiers had.
Yeah.
And did the Germans have any first aid kits that they had loaned you or let you borrow when they came
Yes.
in?
They had different kind of stuff, but it was still alright.